Good morning, sir. I am Hema from Computer Science and Engineering Department. Now my topic is subqueries. Now I am going to discuss about introduction, types of subqueries, subqueries with different statements, advantages and disadvantages of the subqueries. First of all, what is subquery? A subquery is a query within another SQL query, means within a main query. A subquery is also called as inner query or a nested query, usually located in the where or having clause. A subquery is used to return data or set of data that will be used in the main query as a condition to further restrict the data to be retrieved. Subqueries can be used with the following SQL statements along with the comparison operators like not equals to, less than, greater than or equals to, less than or equals to, in, not in. Introduction to subqueries. A subquery is a query nested within another SQL query. It allows the retrieval of data based on the results of the another query. Subqueries enhance the power and flexibility of SQL statements. Types of subqueries. Subqueries can be categorized into single row, multiple row and correlated subqueries. Single row subqueries return one record while multiple row subqueries return multiple records. Correlated subqueries reference columns from the outer query and are evaluated for each row. Here subquery is divided into correlated and non-correlated. In the correlated there is exist and not exist subqueries. In non-correlated subqueries there is in or not in subqueries. SQL subquery can look complicated. Here we can see some subquery. SQL select star from select state comma sum of friends from Facebook group by state. The core concept to grasp is that the subquery, the part inside the parenthesis, is a separate SQL query that produces a table that is then used in the main query. Let's break the example above up and do the subquery first by itself. Here we can see the subquery. Select state sum of friends from Facebook group by state. This is the subquery used in the main query. Here we can see the table Facebook. It contains three columns: name, state, of friends. Here we can see there are four columns. State is categorized into two types, CA and FL. Here we can see the final table. State and sum of friends is displayed. CAFL states. Here why it displays only two rows means here we can use the group by statement. What it will do is it will combine all the CAs as a one. Here we can see first 300 and it will add the 500 and then it will add 600. Total CA is 1400 and FL is 400. The subquery produces a table. The right one is the final subquery. It produces a table. Now where we use the subqueries and to define the set of rows to be inserted into the target table of an insert or create table statement. To define the set of rows to be included in a view or materialized view in a create view or a create materialized view statement. To define one or more values to be assigned to existing rows in an update statement. To provide values for conditions in a where clause, having clause or start with clause of select, update and delete statements. To define a table to be operated on by a containing query. First one is subqueries with the select statement. SQL subqueries are most frequently used with the select statement. Subqueries can be used in the select statement to derive additional columns. They can provide computed values or aggregate data from related tables. An example is selecting customers along with the maximum order amount from their orders. Here we can see the syntax of the subqueries with select statement. Select column name from table name, where column name expression operator within the parenthesis. Select column name from table name, where condition. Now we can see the example for the select statement. Here select a star from employee where ID in, select ID from employee where salary greater than 4,500. What it will do means, here we can see there is a employee table. It will display all the IDs whose salary is greater than 4,500. This would produce the following result. Here we can see the table. Salaries is 10,000, 6,000, 7,500. All is greater than 4,500. So it will display only that IDs only. Subqueries with the insert statement. SQL subquery can also be used with the insert statement. In the insert statement, data returned from the subquery is used to insert into another table. In the subquery, the selected data can be modified with any of the character date functions. Here we can see the syntax of the insert statement. Insert into table name or within the parenthesis column 1, column 2, column 3. Select a star from table name where value operator. Subqueries with the update statement. The subquery of the SQL can be used in conjunction with the update statement. When a subquery is used with the update statement, then either single or multiple columns in a table can be updated. Syntax: update table, set column name equals to new value, where value operator, select column name from table name, where condition. Here we can see one example for the update statement. Let's assume we have an employee BKB table available which is backup of employee table. BKB means backup. The given example updates the salary by 0.25 times in the employee table for all employee whose age is greater than or equals to 29. Here we can see one example query. Update employee, set salary equals to salary into 0.25, where age in, select age from customers backup, where age greater than or equals to 29. What this query means, here we can update the employee table. We can multiply the salary into 0.25 times where age is greater than or equals to 29. Here we can see this would impact 3 rows, and finally the employee table would have the following records. Here we can see Aruna, Kiran and Hari. Their ages are greater than 29. So their salary is only multiplied with 0.25. Remaining salaries remain constant. Subqueries with the delete statement. The subquery of the SQL can be used in conjunction with the delete statement, just like any other statements mentioned above. Syntax: delete from table name where value operator, select column name from table name where condition. Here you can see one example for the delete statement. Let's assume we have an employee backup table. The given example deletes the records from the employee table for all employee whose age is greater than or equals to 29. Here we can see the query. Delete from employee where age in, select age from employee backup where age greater than or equals to 29. What it will do means, it will delete from the employee table where age greater than or equals to 29. It will delete all the columns whose age is greater than or equals to 29. This would impact 3 rows, and finally the employee table would have the following records. Here we can see the ages 20, 26, 27, 25. It will display only grade less than 29 ages. It will delete all the greater than 29 ages. Here we have some advantages of the subqueries. Subquery structures a complex query into isolated parts so that a complex query can be broken down into a series of logical steps. It is broken down into steps for easy understanding and code maintenance. Subqueries allow you to use the result of another query in the outer query. In some cases, subqueries can replace complex joins and unions, and subqueries are easier to understand. There are some disadvantages also. When subquery is used, the database server, actually the query optimizer, may need to perform additional steps such as sorting before the results from the subquery are used. And the second one is subqueries also can take longer to execute than a join because of how the database optimizer processes them. The optimizer is more mature for MySQL for joins than for subqueries. So in many cases, a statement that uses a subquery can be executed more efficiently if you rewrite it as a join. This is all about subqueries. Thank you. Hope you like it.